The judge denied that request for a change of venue, saying in the motion that now that a jury was selected and sworn in this case, it is a moot point. Now, it only took 3 days to seat that jury, and as expected, opening statements will start Monday morning.
Jordan Beard is Jolene's cousin.
Given her history of courtroom outbursts, even as recently as this past Monday, it is unclear if Kimberly Kessler will be present for her upcoming trial. But that's not stopping prosecutors from moving forward in their case against her. Kessler is charged in the death of Jolene Cummings, who was reported missing after she failed to pick up her children on Mother's Day in 2018. Investigators believe Kessler was the last person to see her alive at the Tangles hair salon where both women worked. Cummings' body has never been found. In a motion filed Tuesday, prosecutors said if Kessler voluntarily chose not to participate in the trial or is removed, there would not be any delays.
Jordan Beard is Jolene Cummings' cousin.
For her last several court appearances, Kessler has disrupted the proceedings, saying one of her former defense attorneys is related to Jolene Cummings. That's a false accusation. No possible motive has ever been revealed, but last week Kessler's attorneys filed a new motion suggesting Jolene Cummings could have become violent with Kessler after an argument about drugs found in Cummings' purse in the salon. Kessler has undergone multiple psychiatric evaluations, and just this week her defense asked for yet another. That, in addition to a change of venue, was also denied. And the judge ruled Kimberly Kessler competent to stand trial. Again, opening statements are expected to start here at the Nassau County Courthouse Monday morning at 8:30. Ashley Harding, Channel 4, the local station. Testimony is set to begin this morning to determine if the death of Ahmaud Arbery was racially motivated. His family says they are ready to hear the evidence.
There's a lot of evidence the state had that they didn't put out, like on the racial part. So the Fed gonna bring all that out. That's what we want the world to see.
Finally, we're going to actually hear the real evidence for itself, its own unadulterated self. That's what we want to hear.
Jurors have already gotten a glimpse through opening statements. One of the prosecutors said Travis McMichael had a history of referring to blacks as animals, monkeys, and subhuman savages. The prosecutor also said McMichael's father, Greg, once said those blacks are all nothing but trouble. And just days before Ahmaud Arbery was killed, prosecutors say the third defendant, William Roddy Bryan, was upset after finding out his daughter was dating a black man. The defense is urging jurors to decide the hate crimes case based on facts over emotions. During his opening statements, Bryan's attorney, Pete Theodosian, said, "I've heard the N-word more today than I've heard it in the past 3 or 4 years, and we haven't even heard any evidence yet." Greg McMichael's attorney said his client followed Arbery not because he was black, but because McMichael recognized him from security videos as the man who kept walking into a neighbor's home under construction. And finally, Travis McMichael's attorney said evidence will show her client was in shock after shooting Arbery at close range as he threw punches and grabbed for the firearm. She told the court, "You're not going to hear any evidence that he was pumping his fists, that he was gleeful."
Justice for Ahmaud Arbery!
It was the victory Ahmaud Arbery's family had long prayed for.
I'm very thankful that a good jury was selected. I wasn't worried at all that we wouldn't. I knew Ahmaud's hands was in this from the very beginning.
It took the jury just about 4 hours to find Greg McMichael, his son Travis, and William Roddy Bryan guilty on all counts, confirming exactly what Arbery's parents believed from the beginning, that their son was targeted because he was black.
I am the mother of Ahmaud Arbery. I brought Ahmaud into this world, and to hear Ahmaud being characterized as a monkey, as a being trapped like a rat.
Come on, girl. That hurt.
Come on. It's painful.
Arbery's murder became part of a larger national reckoning on racial injustice after the graphic video leaked online 2 months later. With a delay in charges being filed, Arbery's family never gave up their pursuit for truth.
So all the ones that think like the Mike Michaels, you better think. Because I tell you something, your families better fight like this family did. I'm telling you, justice for Ahmaud.
With this part of the journey now behind them, Arbery's father, Marcus Arbery Sr., says he'll honor his son every day in a way that's truly personal.
Working out for Ahmaud, because that's what he did. He loved his body, he worked out, and so I'm taking over that role. So that's what I got to keep going for him in the memory of him, because he loved to work out and run. Ahmaud was a kid you can't place, because the heart he had, that will be missed by him.